Welcome to the Positive Mindset Podcast. My name is Henry Lawrence, and this is the most powerful mindset podcast in the world. I'm so thankful to have each and everybody here today because in this episode, we're going to talk about understanding your internal state and how it's affecting your experience in this life. Make sure to stay tuned to the very end because we're going to take a deep, healing, meditative breath to help us understand this message and move forward throughout the day. So, understanding how you are, understanding your state is extremely important. You are having an experience on this earth. And the way you experience it is this body, this mind, your spirit, your soul, all of it is connected to give you a perspective on life. When you're able to reflect on yourself, then you're able to shift into something else. It's not about shifting into something better. It's not about shifting into something worse. It's not about gaining something. It's not about losing something. It's about understanding that you can experience anything that you desire. You can operate in love. You can operate in peace. You can operate in anger. You can operate in loss. It's all available to you because everything is ever expanding. But this message is meant for someone unique. I want you to feel like I'm talking directly to you right now. And this isn't normally how I would say this, but I want to talk directly to somebody. So if you start to feel that this message isn't resonating with you, if you start to feel like this is just not connecting, change it. This one is not for you. When I did my meditation before trying to figure out how can I explain to someone that they are in control of their energy, that they are the ones in power. Every time I closed my eyes, every time I meditated, all I could think about was angels. And not the angels that you would normally see that are peacefully with their hands together, singing and bringing light, but powerful beings. Strong, muscular, with huge wings that could just pull something up, that it could grab on somebody's back, grab the weight that they're carrying, the backpack that they have on, grab it and carry them into the sky. That was what kept coming to my mind. And I was trying to connect the two. Like, why would this thought, why would this vision come to me when talking about our internal state? And the only thing I can understand is purpose. You see, if you have desire, that's one thing. But if you live for purpose, that's another. What could your purpose be? What is my purpose? Well, my purpose is to be the rising tide, to help people raise their frequency. Maybe it's to connect with you because you are one of those angels that's meant to lift, that's meant to spread their wings and be able to powerfully affect the perspective of people, be able to lift the weight of people so they can see things without pain. You see, the world is not as it is as you are. So if you're consumed with pain, with hurt, with trauma, with anger, then that's what you'll see. So if you want to understand as you are, what do you see when you look forward? When you look into the future, what do you feel? Do you feel worry? Do you feel concern? Do you feel afraid? Do you feel abundant? Do you feel infinite? Whatever you're feeling when you look into the future is a reflection of you. You see, none of those things had to do with do you feel like you have $1 million in the bank account? Do you feel like you're this kind of health? Do you feel like this? No, it's your internal state. So if you look ahead and you have worry, then there's worry within you, there's lack. You have to understand that you are here for a purpose. Maybe you're meant to be one of these angels that's so powerful you lift people up. But to lift people up, you have to be that of high energy. You have to be able to cut the things that would pull you down. Negative thoughts, anger, resentment, attitude, judgment, all of those things cannot be what you perceive in the future. If that's what you do, then that's what you'll be. And you might think to yourself, well, but there's these bad things going to happen. This person just got elected, or this war is happening, or this economy is happening. Then you're giving that the power. You are here for a reason, and I believe it's to be that rising tide. It's to reflect on yourself. If you are not reflecting, you are projecting your internal state into the world. If you think a side is bad, if you think a type of person is bad, if you think any of that, that means it's within you because you're seeing it within others. If you had never experienced sadness, if you had never experienced being wrong, if you had never experienced any of those things that we say are negative or bad, then you would never expect it of anybody, and so you wouldn't see it. Now, you might say, well, then it would happen to you. But there you go. It's something happening to you or happening for you. If a negative thing happens to you, then you're the recipient of it. But if a negative thing happens for you, then you have the opportunity to exist in that negative energy as what it isn't. Meaning, when the economy is struggling, but you're someone that thinks about money, thinks about abundance and those things, how can you strive for success and be a light for others when the economy's bad? You see, because then abundance would be within you, expansion would be within you. If you are someone that is positive, that doesn't sit with fear, that no matter what the situation is, can see the positive way through it, or see how to be the light. You see, well, then when the bad things happen, you will actually shine in those moments. So you'll have the opportunity to be more of what you are. But if you're worried about something bad happening because then you're going to feel the pressure of it, then that's what's within you. Because that's what you're focusing on, so that's what you'll expand. Again, this message isn't the one for everybody. This isn't the one that says, this bad thing's going to happen, but then you're going to be okay. This isn't the one that says that, well, you will be this. No, this one is all about you choosing. You have to make a choice after this one. It's not going to be given to you. It's already here. You just have to choose it. So take some time to reflect on self. Don't think about your boss. Don't think about your coworkers. Don't think about your friends. Don't think about anybody else but yourself. We're going to give ourselves some selfish time to reflect. When we look just at ourselves, how are we feeling? Are we feeling down? Are we feeling excited? Are we feeling a mixture of those things? What do we want more of? What makes us the rising tide in those energies? And then focus more on those. Spend time dedicated to thinking about, well, I am really good at gratitude. Let me practice gratitude right now. I am really good at problem solving. Let me do some problem solving right now. Put that energy into the world and make that your point of focus every single day so it becomes more. It's not that the other things will completely disappear, but you will learn to be the thing that you are meant to be during those times. We don't wish for times to get easier. We will be stronger. We don't wish for money to come easier. We wish to become stronger magnets of it. You are the power. Nothing in this world needs to change. It's not going to. You get to create and experience something that you desire. So take that time, reflect on ourselves, and what we're going to do is we're going to take a deep healing breath. When you breathe in, imagine yourself sitting across from yourself. Visualize yourself taking that deep breath and just breathe in. And I want you to see words appearing on your body, the positive and the negative. You might see joy, love, abundance. You might see pain, anger, resentment. See those things illuminate on your body as you take that deep breath in, just that. And as you hold your breath, look at what you want to expand. Do you want the joy to get bigger? Expand it. Do you want the abundance to get bigger? Expand it. Do you want discipline to get bigger? Expand it. And then as you exhale, blow towards that version of yourself that you're seeing and watch it just repel all the things that no longer resonate with you. Watch the negativity go. Watch the low frequency thinking go. Watch the anger go. And leave yourself with the joy, the love, the abundance, the forgiveness. Connect with it. Ready? Close your eyes. Let's take a deep breath in. And out. One of the most powerful internal states we can adopt is that of the learner, of the expander, of the high energy. What that means is everything is happening for you. You see, you're listening to a podcast right now and you might be getting some perspective. You might be thinking about some things in your life and you're thinking, okay, well, you know what? This is where I could be different. Gosh, I missed this. I didn't realize I was being so negative here. That's what this podcast is dedicated to doing. But everything in this earth is dedicated to doing that. You can go look at a stream and watch the water go and realize, wow, that water is consistent as it continues to go. It continues to form the earth. You can look at a rock and see the rock and see, wow, this rock was part of something bigger and it's lived this whole thousands, millions of years and gone to here in stillness. You can look at a tree and watch as it grows. You can see as it changes through the seasons and learn so many different things. Everything is happening for you to shift your perspective. So whether it's this podcast, the world, people, positive things, negative things, use it to rise up and become the rising tide that lifts all ships. Well, thank you so much for watching. I hope this episode was impactful and gave you a different perspective on whatever it is that you're going through. If you want to make sure you don't miss a single episode, make sure you subscribe to my email list. There's a link down below. It will keep you up to date with every single episode. And if you want to follow me on social media, there's my Instagram and TikTok down below as well. My Instagram, if you're driving or you're not able to click, is at Real Henry G. So you can just go to Instagram and type at Real Henry G. You'll find me there. And of course, my email is henry@vibeabundant.com. That's HENRY at vibe, VIBE, abundant.com. You can shoot me a message on any of those. I'd love to hear from you. And if you are someone that's looking to make a shift, if you've been listening to these podcasts, if you've been looking to the world and you know that something is calling you to grow and you're not sure how, you're not sure what way, let's talk about it. You can message me on Instagram. That's, of course, probably the easiest way. But you can also send me an email. Again, it's henry@vibeabundant.com. Let me know what you're looking to do. We can talk about it. And even if we don't work together, I'd love to provide you with some perspective that you can use to expand your life. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and I can't wait to talk to you next time.